Greetings there, fellow explorers. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RuneScape Dragonwilds. Episode 7, Entering the Fractured Plains. So other things I overlooked. On the crafting table, we have this, actually, where is it? I don't know. I don't think I can craft it yet because it's on a bench that I haven't been able to make yet. So we'll get there. But what I wanted to do over here is drop stuff off and then go over to Zanuck again. Oh, this law vent is ready for me. I'm gonna have so many law runes, it's gonna be stupid. I can live with stupid. Stupid levels of runes is nice. Does furniture add up to it? No. There is not like a decorate for bonus mechanic. It's just, are you near home? And then once you've been near home for a while, you have a duration here. You really just want to die, huh? You almost got me. Almost. Wasn't that worried, though. Alright, how's the investigation going? Oh wait, that amulet. That's the source of the uncomfortable feeling I felt. It's a prophecy, alright. One of Bandus' safeguards. Although, since he's dead, who else might use it? It's only half of the magic, though. We need to find both pieces. I feel the other presence near the ruin to the northeast. So, there is yet another ruin for me to investigate. Copy that. Let's double back to Restless Ghosts. Shall we? Because I haven't finished that yet. So I'm going to go northwest. Oh, Naichi, thank you for the gifted subs. Yeah, it's survivable. I'm going to go this way for the Ghost Quest. That's another use for the Life Ward, is most of the damage that I would have taken was mitigated due to Life Ward, so I didn't end up getting splat from the fall. It won't stop you. Ooh, nice. I got a runecraft potion. So then I had mentioned and had meant to make life runes or air runes. So I'll take the potion before I do that. Can you guys stop? Oh, you know what? It's daytime. So, yeah. Ghosts are gonna be bye-bye for a bit. Stop it! I will kill you if you inconvenience me. Okay, you know what? That's it. We're done here. Y'all get to die now. Just need some breathing room. Oh, you're all resetting? Oh, okay, whatever. Yeah, I got a bit of a train going. I mean, there is not... You don't gain experience from killing things. There is no concept of experience in this game. There is just your gear level and your skill level. And neither rely upon killing stuff. So killing stuff would give me... I could level up my combat skills or my spell casting, but like it's not doing anything beyond that. Which is why I don't take a lot of pointless fights, so to speak. Because, like, who cares? So right now I'm in the Whispering Swamp. And there's a lot of crops, like new crops and stuff here that I have yet to pick up. So I'm gonna poke around here a bit longer. In hopes of uncovering new alchemy stuff. Plague King. And also it's where... Oh, don't... Oh, dang it. Can you stop doing that? It's painful. Oh, wait. Ooh, there we go. Marintail seeds. That's nice. Don't want to overdo my life ward. It does run the risk of harming me. But we are about to dip our toe into a new biome. Once I get through this swamp. So there's more to the swamp that I've yet to poke about. Obviously. Here, let's get these guys off my tail. There we go. You can go fight my shadow. So we are in the Fractured Plains. It's worth noting, my current gear level is 2, and this zone is rated as a 3, so I am not equipped for this. And that will be like a consistent thing. Anytime you enter a new zone, obviously you're going to be ill-equipped for the next one until you get proper stuff. So that is a journal that is related to Cathan, and I'd like to read it, but not with a bunch of terror birds trying to murder me. So another thing to note, I'm not getting spell crits on this thing because my staff is level 2 and this terror bird is level 3. So I'm struggling to have effective attacks. Also, frickin' dragon being a jerk. What I want to do is maybe get a vault core from the closest ruin for a teleportation circle, for a lodestone. Yeah, the blink spell is great, especially the first charge of it, because it will leave a after image that gives you space to breathe. These wolves are kind of lunging anti-casters. They're actually pretty challenging if you're spellcasting to do until you use your stun spells. But when they're stuck fighting your after image, that's a different matter. I'm full. I'm gonna get rid of stone. Importantly, tin. This is new. I'm obviously going to need to figure out how to make space. But now that we're in a new biome, I'm going to be finding new materials, obviously. So what... I can call on the stone spirits to guide me to the nearest rocks. So this is a new spell. The Summon Stone Spirit spell, which is a non-combat spell. Put in my non-combat book. And it will point me towards stuff. So it's pointing me towards copper, tin, and copper. So there's like copper up there as well. But let's pick up this tin. I'm going to get rid of my swamp tar for it and my shrapnel for it. Bring up some space. So like the pillar of light over there and over there are where the copper is. And anyone that plays games like these knows copper plus 10 equals bronze. So here we go. Here's a copper node. And we're definitely going to want to get a bit of, well, I'm going to need to mine a whole bunch of this stuff, but yeah. Come on. completed. So the plan is... Oh, opal. I should probably pick up opal. Let's give up the animal fang. That's a pretty common item. There's a lot more copper around here. I'm not fretting over collecting all of it right now. The plan is to get a teleporter back home. You know there's a tree here, right? So these are the vicious beastmen that I was warned about that inhabit these lands. And they are pretty relentless. You do not want to take them lightly. The goblins, when they swarm me, were kind of like, oh no, annoying. These guys, when you swarm me, it's like, oh no, I'm dead. They're a different order of magnitude danger. Knock, knock. Oh, yep. Those things explode. So we got more copper and tin right out here. And this is the entrance to another Dragonkin vault. And what I'm hoping to do is go in there and ninja me up a teleporter. So I can get home lickety-split. So I'm not really eager to fight these guys as I'm de-leveled now. I mean, I will if I have to. But I'm really just after a vault core. Although, I think if I take this lightly, they're going to squish me into nothing. So I'm going to have to fight them. Because unlike before, they'll kill me really quickly if I try to run through, because I'm now down a level, as you can see. I've been hit twice and I'm on death's door. And this is where alchemy and life ward comes in handy. I don't know what I'm casting on right now. I re-entered ready to start blasting. Oh, another thing. Secret walls. You should be always on the lookout for, like, broken walls like this. Most of them in here are just going to lead to, like, copper or tin. You know, whatever the local ore is. Or a box. They're not super important. But we have Dragonkin statue blueprints. We also have tomato seeds and qualm seeds. And these are best planted in Gornfell plots. So I'm going to need to build said plots for them. I want the tomato seeds, so I'm just, God, wait, I'm just going to drink this potion. Whatever. And then I want those berries, so I'm going to get rid of the feathers, because I haven't really been using archery to get the dwell berries. And I still need to come up with one more slot for the, I'll probably just end up eating my veg ball. One more slot to be able to contain the vault core itself once I find one. Why isn't... Oh, God, I'm out of air runes. Oh, fudge. I may have done some miscalculations here. So I can cast fire on them, but fire is even less effective, which is not good. What I'm going to do now, just... I might do a quick run through, suicidally. Because I'm really not eager to, like, try to whittle them slowly down by fire. Or, alternatively, use my melee. which is also not unreasonable. Alright, red light's on. I'm going to try to get a vault core. Please don't hurt me. I'm a tourist. You can't crawl, ha ha ha. What's up? What's up? Because cheese exists, I will cheese these three. It's strategy, right? I don't know why I can't hit that last one. It's too bad that's not an air vent. Unfortunately, the next room looks even worse than the previous. But there should be a vault core in there, maybe. I gotta free up more space, so let's ditch. I don't know. Animal hides? Guess kind of fine. Hee. Yo, what's up? Oh, the Astral. Oh, there's also a secret wall over here in there. Now that I look back again. And this vent just randomly became concentrated. Sure. How was the game? It's a lot of fun. What game do I compare it to? Enshrouded, maybe? Or most recently, like, kind of Windrose. It has very similar combat and crafting mechanics to both. Or Valheim, for that matter. Oh god. You good. That Guardian was like, yeah, you ain't pranking me. Alright, over to my combat spellbook. Come on, just get a little closer. Yeah, there you go. Come on, you could totally hit me from here. I can't, for whatever reason, hit him, though. What if I charge up a funnel spell? No? I got one. They're connecting. If I use target lock, it'd probably be better. There we go. Now I'm hitting them better. Raining on your parade. And one of them died from the traps. Works for me. So the statues here... Oh, there was a vault core up there. Noted. Are giving me blueprints for paladin gear. Which, given the region I'm in, will almost assuredly be level 3 power level. Well, let's go grab that vault core up there and port back home so I can clean up some of the inventory space that I've got. I'm also 23 units overweight in real life. How to rectify that? I'll eat my way out of this problem. Because yeah, when you're encumbered, you don't move very fast, and that paints a giant target on your back. I'm gonna split the wood stack and drop some of the wood on the ground. That'll help. Wait, that's the wrong way. Do all dungeons look the same, or just the vaults? The vaults generally have the same sort of look, but like the obstacles and the like, and even some of the enemies that you'll fight in there will vary. But dragon vaults are dragon vaults. I mean, they're supposed to be all of the same build. I think it's intentional. All right, all that effort, and now we can do this. Boop. And I'm home. Ha-ha! Can't stop me! Or, I mean, you almost did. Alright, I absolutely do not have the storage space for all this stuff. Well, that might not be true. But we now have access to a much wider variety of crop, and for seeds and the like that we can make use of for sure. And these can be watered, okay. Can they all be watered? Yes. Is there a limit to fast travel sites? I don't think so. I mean, there's kind of a logical limit of I don't need any more, but I don't think there's a physical limit as far as I know. I know there's a limit to like waypoints that you can put on the map. Because I vaguely recall people complaining about the low limit that there is. But I forget the number. I never bothered to check. Alright, let's make some more veg balls. For the XP bonus. And then it's like nighttime, so maybe go to sleep. Because I was halfway tired. The world wakes. All 5 people that exist on this continent. Alright, so, reminder. Goblin Diplomacy wants me to investigate Ruin northeast of Zanuck, which would be likely this one. I have yet to finish that, so I think it's wise before we start heading into the tier 3 zone. It's nice that I have like a waypoint now for it, but we really should finish up the Whispering Swamp, the Whispering Swamp and Bramblebead Valley areas first. I prefer to be a bit of a completionist in this way. Yeah, personal preference, but you know. But we do have some new food that we can make. With that said, the new zones, the new zone and its foods, I'm almost certain to just burn in high volumes. And that's because I don't have the cooking skill to allow me to do like power level 3 foods with any sort of efficiency. Another thing that we're going to have is a furnace to be able to make ores and alloys. And we input tin and copper and a fuel like charcoal to make bronze. So let's get our first batch. Tin, copper, charcoal. And there's also like, well, hold on, stop. There's also, well, yeah, let's just make bronze. It's fine. All right. I think I have enough red berries at this point. We've been doing a lot of red berries, so In the interest of veg balls, I'll go back to cabbage and potatoes. Because veg balls are just the best food. In fact, I should be eating them while crafting stuff, because it's XP bonus. So I should have been doing that before I even farmed. That would be the smart play. Why are these in separate stacks? They really shouldn't be. Another thing I will add is because non-bushes require more work, they will also, technically speaking, level up your farming faster, right? Because the more effort you put into your farm, the more you'll level. Well, that's annoying. But I'm so happy that they, like, rang the alarm for me. So my base is being attacked by goblins. You get attacked based upon... Oh, here they are. Based upon the biome you're in. So because I'm in an easy zone, the warband ain't really much of a threat to a wizard like me. Blew them all up. I didn't even stop what I was doing. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna finish fertilizing my crops because I know the blood of my enemies are about to add to the to the fertilizer here. But yeah, if I built a base, you know, in a harder zone, I would get Garo or whatever else coming to murk me. Alright, plants are in. I do need more fertilizer. We're down to 120. So let's make some out of berries. That was the reason why I had all those berry bushes going. So I have 27 dried berries that I'll fertilize or compost. 270 more. I could also turn a tree into bones. Because you can't fertilize, you can't compost wood, but you can compost bones. So stop. That's another 60. I could dig up these overgrown plots, but that is also what is required for plant cure, so I don't want to do that. I'm going to leave that in there. So now that I've got bronze, I unlock the blueprints for a smithing anvil, for a loom, for a sawmill, and the ability to upgrade workstations, as you can see here. Upgrading workstations increases functionality, allowing you to craft more stuff. So, in this case, a tannery and a tanning kit. A tanner's kit, if built near a tannery, will allow the tannery to do more stuff. Oak chest out of oak logs. And then, a bit of a spoiler, but kind of obviously, one of the most important things to do in this case is to get the smithing anvil and then to get actually bronze tools. So I can cut down things like oak and mine harder minerals, etc., etc., etc. So that's a big jump in tech level. I'm not going to worry about that right now. So let's continue. Wrap up the power level 2 side quests. Probably. I'm actually, if you want to override me on this, that's totally cool. So here's the poll to disagree with me if you want. It's fine if you want to vote against that. I was thinking that if you want me to be a completionist, wrapping up the quest in this zone makes sense, but if you want me to, like, skip ahead, that's totally cool too. I'm not going to be bothered if that's what you vote on. So I've got enough potatoes, cabbage, and berries for like 16 more veg balls, so I'm not bottlenecked at all on veg balls, which is good. Let's extend my food bonus. And then I it looks like you're in agreement with me working on the side quest, so let's go ahead and continue to get the Bendosian amulets. There were 2 of them I needed. So we got 1 from the ruin, right? We came over here, we paid that goblin there for steak, and got the Bendosian amulet from their secret stash. And then there is another one that I want to get next. So let's go over yonder and get the second one. Oh, hello. So here are in the swamps. Nasty swamps. And we are going to head to the other amulet. 1 second here. Okay. Wrapping up the poll. Unfortunately, this is one of the games that like mutes when you tab out. I really wish there was an option for that, because like I don't always want the game to auto mute. I find that annoying as a streamer. Putting in a checkbox is totally chill. Forcing it, not so much. I would advise having, and right now I only have 1 anti-poison potion. If I was smart, I would have more than the 1. I would do some real alchemy, because this zone poisons you, and you can very quickly go from pretty dang healthy to pretty dang dead, just from a few doses of poison. We have a candle here. This is related to a different quest later on, so you can totally ignore that. And then this is, yeah, I think where I want to be. It's been a while since I did this quest, so I'm trying to jog my memory. Oh, walking right into a goblin camp. Oh, I never made my air runes. Oh, that's dumb. Well, I guess it's time for me to melee, because I don't love fire as a primary cast. I must have some air runes. I think I got air runes just from, like, goblin bags. But yeah, I'm out. I can't even jump step anymore. And we just picked up a lovely blueprint for a Whispering Cape, which I want to switch to. I like the look of it, so I'm going to do that. But only after I remedy my lack of air rune problem. Because hurts my soul to not have my lovely air spells. Apparently I'm an ang at heart. Nope. Stupid long cooldowns. Oh, I did get weapon enchant fire. Most recently from leveling up my melee ability. So you get spells related to the skills. So there's a lot, I'm sure you've been noticing, but like I got mining spells by mining. I got farming spells by farming. And you get melee spells by using melee abilities. So if I wanted to use my melee weapons, I apply burning enemy. I burn enemies with critical hits with my daggers with that new one. But before I forget, because I keep forgetting, let's make a hell of a lot of air runes. So I don't have to keep remembering. So we're going for a giant batch of hard difficulty rune crafting. Okay, got almost 400. 390. That should do. All right, back to the swamps. Now that I actually have my lovely air runes. I do have an anti-poison potion already. I could have brewed more, but, you know. When you drink this, it lasts for 5 minutes. So if I do get poisoned once, at least I'll have 5 minutes of immunity. So I'm not too worried about that. And then if I use that, I'll just get more. I'll brew some more up. It absolutely behooves you to pick up as many plants as you can, because only a small fraction of the plants, depending on your skills and all that, will actually yield seeds. And to be able to plant the stuff is so much better than having to, like, scavenge for it. Alright, this is where I wanted to be. Sorry, Druid. Just a case of wrong place, wrong time, you're in my way. From one fellow spellcaster to another, try to make this as painless as possible. So, I did just pick up another Druid Bendosian amulet, rather than the Goblin one. So it's not just the Goblins I have to worry about. Everybody on this continent seems to like war. And we've got this weird thing here. Whatever it is. We'll see if Zanuck has some insight. And looking at the time of day, it is soon going to be nightfall. You thought druids were peaceful? Not here in the Dragonwilds. They'll take a piece. Beat you with it. No thanks, rat. Be gone. I love when the leap is just right, where you escape the annoyance. So we're heading back to Zanuck to say, hey, we have your amulets that have been giving you the heebie-jeebies. If I can find my way out of this swamp. And then if you're wondering why I'm not yet growing the swamp seeds, the swamp seeds here, I will once I finish the potatoes and the cabbage. I'll swap over to these because these are useful for alchemy. With that said, you very quickly outgrow the lesser potions or the weak potions for the lesser potions. So right now I'm using weak potions, but I'd like to move over to the lessers. Can you stop? That's what you get. Bye. I love being able to do that. Yeah. You did it! I knew you could! Whatever that druid was trying to do, I'm glad you stopped it. It would definitely not have ended well. A prophecy is like a parasite, burrowing into your soul, twisting your choices to get its own way. We should all forge our own paths, don't you think? Here, take this. I'll take those from you. I know how to dispose of the prophecies. Take this. It's a little something for your trouble. A reminder that we're all masters of our own fate. a goblin war banner that I could wear in lieu of what I had on. I don't really know if I want a goblin war banner on my back, though, to be honest. So, goblin diplomacy is done. Now, in terms of what is left here in this zone, there's the Restless Ghost, and it's about to become nighttime, so I might want to continue the Restless Ghosts. And the next piece of the Restless Ghost takes me to the northwest-ish. And because it's a time-sensitive quest, I'm going to go do that now. I think you can hear why I didn't want to live near the goblins where I built my base. It wasn't that I was afraid of them necessarily, it's that I don't want to hear blah, blah, like all night long as I'm like crafting or whatever. Gets to be low-key kind of annoying. It's nice that Zanuck like knows human language or whatever, because God knows these goblins don't seem to be able to talk much, which is funny because some of them do. Spitfoot and or Splitfoot. Spitfoot. I think it was Spitfoot. Spitfoot and some of the others, like, actually speak. I want the clay. Can you guys go away? I'm just here for the clay. Please. No? Fine. I won't take the clay. Really? You're this persistent? No, alright, you're turning around. Cool. Hey, look at that! I'm impressed you got this far, really. This boat, because I never sailed it here. Oh, hold on. There's a rat that's... So, the game does not pause during dialogue. So I would not want to be in a situation where I'm, like, chatting up a ghost and getting ganked by monsters. And there's another one over there that... I'll just kill now. I tried to row out by the lake near the temple when that dragon whacked me with its tail. What had I ever done to him? Hurtling through the air, knowing everything was over, all I could think was about was how I missed breakfast. Most important meal of the day, and I forgot it was my last one. Name's K, adventurer. Remember me, won't you? Give me a proper goodbye. Names to be remembered. Prayers for the dead. Whisper our memories at the place by the temple so that we might finally rest. Thank you for tuning in to RuneScape Dragonwilds, which originally streamed live on Twitch as a marathon. If you have any questions for me, let me know in the comments below, but I'm not looking for feedback or spoilers. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, viewers that came to the live stream, and also viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits, so thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow adventurers.